Hey. Let's cut the music. How y'all doing? What's up? We're back. So this is our pop-in, guys, because I want to go to bed kind of early tonight. I'm a little tired, all right? I've been running. I am tired, so I want to get in my bed. Hi, Sanji. Welcome back, dear. Welcome back, Sanji. All right. Okay, there we go. Ooh, child. Trying to make sure all my stuff pulled up. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. So this is our pop-in. I am Karen Morrell, for those of you that did not know. We have some great topics to get through. I hope you guys are ready. Let's get into our show. As you guys can see on our screen, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right. So thank you all for coming back. Y'all got me 3 times a day. Okay. I'm working, honey. Working hard for the money. All right. Let's get into it, though. Let's jump right on in. For those of you who are Real Housewives of Atlanta fans, one of their very own, honey. Let me pull it back up, child. I'm sorry, y'all. I was ready. TMZ, they stay. Okay, here we go. They stay adding new stuff. My God. All right, so let's get into it. I got my warm tea over here, child, because I done been hollering today. My throat feeling scratchy. I said, ooh, I might have did too much this morning, honey. Today's sermon, honey, was a little too much. All right, let's get into these clowns, honey. Kim and Croy, honey. Kim and Croy. Now, I've been telling y'all, I've been keeping y'all updated on what's been going on with Kim and Croy, with their house possibly being auctioned. Well, it said the Kim, Zodiac, and Croy Bierman are moving on out. Child said they're packing up a week before the auction. So their house is set to be auctioned on next week because they've not come up with the money to pay off what is owed. They so stupid. Let me tell you what they did. They purchased a home and took out a second loan on the home in order to do like special renovations and stuff, and didn't have the damn money to pay it back. So now the bank is coming after them, and they've given them like more than enough chances to get the money up. But Croy, y'all know Croy, he's no longer playing for the Falcons. Kim done ran through all his damn money. Kim ain't really doing nothing right now. She was playing on one show, but I don't think that it was enough to pay off their debts. Like, they got everybody coming after them. Cars are being repossessed. Some of everything is going on. Everything is happening. Everybody's coming after them, suing them, including their damn house being sold. So next week, their house is set to be auctioned. They cannot stop it. So obviously they're moving out to, I don't know where they're moving. I don't know what the hell. It's sad because they got 147 kids that they got to move in addition to them moving. So this shit is sad. Croy, your mama told you not to marry this girl. And here you go. Let's get into it. Kim, Zodiac, and Croy Bierman, honey, shout out to TMZ, appear to be saying farewell to their family home in Georgia. Moving trucks are camped out in front of the estate as the auction looms. All right, so the house about to be auction, child, to the highest bidder, and baby, or to the lowest bidder rather. And that's it for them. This is supposed to be their dream home. Kim has special things done to like her closets and all this type of stuff, and now y'all know she's been selling wigs, she's been selling clothes, she's been selling purses, boots, whatever she can sell to get some money so that they can kind of save their home, and the shit did not work. So it says to check it out, not one, but 2 massive trucks are parked on the Bravo's personalities property, with one situated on the street and another set up directly in front of the mansion in the driveway. That's got to be embarrassing. I know their neighbors like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, so it says that it's no secret that Kim and Croy, who are currently in the midst of a messy divorce, have been trying to unload their Milton residence after their ongoing financial woes. It's a beautiful home. Beautiful home. I like the little these little castle looking things right here. I love that. The layout of the home is beautiful. Nice pool. Everything is set up nicely. Had they just saved their money. Kim had a gambling addiction. It was sad. So it says, in fact, just last week, the estranged twosome chopped an additional $300K off the price of their 7-bedroom, 11-bathroom mansion, bringing the price down to $3.65 million after initially wanting a whopping $6 million. So they chopped the house down a lot to try to sell it, and nobody's taking it. They don't want them spirits, child. I don't blame them. They don't want to move up in their house with all them damn spirits that's looming up in there. All right, baby, they're going to need a truckload of sage up in that bitch before they move in there. Now, it says that the pair have pushed off foreclosure on the estate a number of times, as I told you guys, but their time in the house is set to come to an end next week. Now, TMZ broke the story. Kim and Kroy's house will be auctioned off on December the 3rd, bringing the saga to an end after over a year. So they've been fighting, trying to keep this house from going into foreclosure. And baby, it's just not working. They don't have no more money. They are tapped out, and their house will be gone as of next week. This is sad. I don't like to see nobody go through no shit like this. They have children. It's sad. I really hope that they secured another place to stay, because they really don't have no money like that. So where would they live? Oh my God. It says that whoever does scoop up the property is walking away with quite a deal. It says that as the residence boasts 15,000 square feet and a massive pool, a chef's kitchen, and a game room, among other notable amenities. Like I told y'all, they added a lot of things to this house when they purchased it. Now, Kim and Kroy have not shared where they plan to settle down following the move, but they'll have their kids, Croy Jr., Cash, Kaya, and Kane, in tow wherever they go. Adult daughters, Brielle and Ariana, have since flown the coop, so they moved out, settling down in Atlanta and New York City, respectively. Now, her oldest daughter, Brielle, is getting ready to get married. Ariana, I think, has moved to New York, and she's doing her own thing, but Brielle is still in Atlanta, and she's getting ready to get married soon. So that's how she got out of the coop shop. She got engaged and found her a man to get ready to wife her up, so she got the hell up out of there. She's like, look, I got me a place to stay, honey. I'm going to get married so I can have a roof over my damn head. Y'all figure that shit out. I'm out of here. All right, so sadly, Kim and Kroy's home, child, will be auctioned and officially gone next week. That is their home. That is their Georgia home, honey. How do I say goodbye to what we had? Oh, Jesus. I can't take it. Let me get off this page, child. I had to eulogize y'all home, honey. I had to eulogize that shit. All right, let's move on, honey. Let's move on. I don't want to laugh, though. I don't want to laugh because, baby, let's move on. All right, so TD Jakes, child. TD Jakes done got out of the hospital and done took his ass down there to the courthouse. And he is suing, child. He is suing Dwayne Youngblood. Now, I told y'all who Dwayne Youngblood is. In case you don't know and or forgot, I got the clip where Dwayne Youngblood exposed TD Jakes for trying to proposition him, honey, for the SEX girl. Yes, God. He wanted some booty juice. Some bussy juice is what old Dwayne Youngblood was trying to say. So don't believe me, child. Let him tell you, because Caramel got the clip, honey. Let me remind y'all of what Dwayne Youngblood said. And this was during the time that he was a teenager, y'all, that he is claiming that TD Jakes tried to get his bussy juice, child. Let's get into it, shall we?
Close with Bishop Jakes. And we decided in one of the times he was there, it was going to be his birthday. I was able to convince my mother to let me drive her car as I didn't have a vehicle. I said, well, we're going to take him out to eat. I want to drive your car. And so we did. We took him out to eat. And it was decided after we were done taking him out to eat that I would be the person to take him back to his sleeping place, which at the time there was a lady named Sister Giles. She always wanted to house and take care of him when he came to that church. And so I came in there, drove him to eat, and then took him back to her home. Well, after taking him back to her home, he says, come on in, let's talk. You can't even imagine being 18, 19 years of age. This person is killing it. And they're saying to you, come on in, let's talk. And so I did. I went in. We sat down at a very long dining room table in a room that she had. And for 2 hours, it was unbelievable. Pouring of heart, crying, him talking about my father. We talking about these scenarios. And I inwardly just knew I had finally found someone who could get it. Someone who understood. I'm sitting at this table, and for the first time talking to any man, I got tears coming down my face because somebody gets me. Somebody understood what I was going through. Well, after sitting there and having this long discourse with him, I finally look at my watch and I'm like, oh my goodness, I got to go. I got to get this car back to my mother. She's going to kill me. So I said to Bishop, I got to get up. And I got up from the table. He got up from the table. He walked around toward the way I had to exit quicker than I got over there. And when I started to walk past him, he pulled me to himself. wrapped his arms around me and tried to kiss me. And in that moment, I literally died. I could not. I tell you, to this day, I can't remember how I got out of that place. But I remember driving home with all kinds of crazy thoughts and what in the world am I going to do now? And I finally get home, get in the house, get in the bed. I'm going to try to go to sleep. And I get to sleep and get up in the morning. And in the morning, I step into our bathroom and my home phone rings. My mother answers the phone and she says to me, Wayne, it's Elder Jakes. And I get on that phone. And when I get on that telephone, I can hear water. He is sitting in a bathtub. And in that thing, he says to me, without any hesitation, there's 3 things I need you to do. The first one is, when I come to Pittsburgh, you're going to be the only person I sleep with. Shit. The second one is, you can't sleep with anybody else because I don't want to give my wife anything. And thirdly, I will take care of you the rest of your life. I can't to this day remember how I got off that phone, but I do know I made a decision that I wasn't going to the service that night. Baby. And eventually I told my mother, I'm not going to go to the service tonight. She says, no. You know, we got a rule in this house. If we go, you go. I never told her what he had done. I went to church, and the most humiliating thing imaginable happened that night at church. Bishop Jakes, getting up to preach, speaks into that microphone. I'm going to ask young minister Youngblood to read for me. And after all of that drama of the last 24 hours, I had to read before he preached.
That is humiliating. That is humiliating. That is humiliating. I keep saying, we keep believing, and I'm not saying that this shit happen. I don't think this man, let me just say this, straight men don't just come out and talk about shit like this, okay? I gotta believe him, y'all. I'm sorry. We keep hearing stories about TD Jakes, and somebody got in my comments the other day and I got mad. They said that they want to unfollow me because I was being authentically honest about the situation with TD Jakes. I mean, when I dig and I look for my stuff, I try to give you guys as close as I can to the truth of what I can find in these situations. And this shit right here, I don't put it above these pastors no more, guys. We keep hearing about stuff like that. I told y'all about the pastor in Atlanta that was sleeping with people in the congregation and knew he had HIV and infected several women. These pastors are out of fucking control. I'm just saying. I don't believe that this man has a reason to sit up and lie about this. He's too detailed. He's too detailed. And then the fact, it sounds like he was being taunted because he turned TD Jakes down allegedly. Okay, because I won't there. So I'm going to say allegedly. I believe him. So now, one of the things that happens when a person who is a victim comes forward to talk about what happened to them, they're now being silenced. So TD Jakes says now, let's get to it. TD Jakes has now filed a lawsuit, okay, against Dwayne Youngblood. That's the gentleman we just heard speaking. He files a defamation lawsuit against fellow pastor Dwayne Youngblood. That's all a point to try to make him be quiet, okay? Let's go ahead and share so you guys can see with me and read along with me as well. I'm going to read it to y'all because y'all know my reading skills is on point, baby, okay? So let's get into it. This shit here, I'm so tired of hearing about this shit with pastors. And I mean, for the young lady the other day that decided that she wanted to unfollow me because I was talking about Bishop Jakes' child and telling the truth, it is what it is. This man done been to Diddy parties. People have been out here saying that he's a strong bottom, out here doing things that's hanging out at bathhouses and shit like that, allegedly with Diddy. When I saw him hanging with Diddy and taking pictures and putting up little signs and shit in the pictures, I said, oh, here we go. Here we go. But let's get into this topic right here because that's what we're talking about. Again, TD Jakes files a defamation lawsuit against fellow pastor Dwayne Youngblood. All right. TD Jakes filed defamation against fellow pastor Dwayne Youngblood. It says that TD Jakes is hitting back after explosive claims made by fellow pastor Dwayne Youngblood. It says that Jakes has filed a defamation lawsuit following Youngblood's recent allegations in the Larry Reid podcast, or on the Larry Reid podcast, that Jakes attempted to groom and assault him when he was younger. That's the podcast we just watched the video I just showed you. Now, Youngblood, through his attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, is demanding $6 million to settle the matter privately. Now, if Jakes doesn't pay, Youngblood has threatened to sue for sexual assault and harassment, okay? So he's fighting back, and listen, I don't see him fighting back this hard if this was a lie. I'm just saying, TD Jakes, there's been a lot of things said about you that were not cool. I mean, we could go back to your sons who were found in the damn park out there whacking off, and police had to come up there and arrest his ass. Like, we've been hearing all kind of crazy shit. All right, I watched another video where this lady was talking about, I ain't gonna say that shit. Just crazy stuff dealing with TD Jakes. So this is not the first we've heard, and now that Pastor Dwayne Youngblood have come out, we already know how this shit happens, y'all. This is the same stuff we heard about, and I hate to keep saying it. Okay? Pastor Muscles that ain't here no more. That was over New Birth Church, child. The same stuff was going on where boys were being groomed in his church as well. This is a real thing. These things really happen, and they hide behind this pulpit, and people believe in them, and they get up and give up all their money and be shouting and carrying on, falling out in the floor, not really knowing who it is that they are following and are, leading them. They don't know who this person is that's leading them. I pray that this is not true. But I don't see a person like this, and this man is a straight male, straight black male. I don't see him coming out and talking about stuff like this, because it's embarrassing, first of all, for a straight male to come out and talking about another male trying to essay him. They don't talk about shit like that because it's embarrassing. They don't want to put their private business out there. They don't want people to know that they almost violated because they don't want to be judged. But this man is tired of this shit going on. And I feel like this is his way of releasing this and getting this out of his spirit to where he can finally be free, because he's been holding on to this secret for so long. So if that's what he feels he needs to do, and a lot of times when a person don't want you to tell the truth about them, they will go and file a lawsuit to shut you up, a defamation lawsuit. I see a cease and desist probably coming too to make him hush. But he is fighting back, and he is suing $6 million out of TD Jakes. All right. He is asking to handle it privately, but if he wants to go to court, then that's going to make everything come out, because witness testimonies. If the mom and dad answer to say, hey, he did call the house on such and such day, that's your ass, because he was living with his parents during that time. And if they can corroborate the fact that you went to church that day and you asked him to read that day, then that kind of corroborates his story a little bit. So if you called the house that day, 9 times out of 10, what you said on the other end of that phone could be true. I'm just saying. I ain't answered the phone. I don't know him personally, but I don't think he's lying. That's all I'm saying, okay? And this is not an attack on TD Jakes. I'm sorry that he is sick. Prayers to him that he gets better, okay? Because I don't never want to see nobody be sick and or not live. But bottom line is, you have to be held accountable for things that you do to people, period. I'm just saying. Let's move along, though. Let's move along. Some people going to believe it. Some people will not. But bottom line is, accountability has to be had here, okay? Period. You cannot go around allegedly violating people and just go through life and you don't have any accountability or any type of, to get you back in line, period, okay? Yeah, I'm just saying. All right, let's get into Wendy Williams, okay? There's an update on her. We haven't heard about and or talked about Wendy Williams in a while, but there is a new post about her. Wendy Williams is reportedly permanently incapacitated by dementia. The court has appointed a guardian, and that reveals in this new filing, okay? So Wendy is very, very sick. Y'all know her ex-husband, Kevin, has tried to sue her, saying that there is more money. He's looking for a loophole in their divorce, saying that she hid money and that things were not done the way they were supposed to be done in a divorce. So he's looking for a loophole to get her money, but it's airtight. He cannot. He's been trying to get her to court, saying that she is willing to testify and that she's able to testify. He thinks that she's faking her illness. I don't think so. I did watch her documentary. Wendy has clocked out. Wendy is sick really bad. I don't think she needs to be on anybody's stand testifying on anything, okay? That was the whole point of getting her a appointed guardian, okay? All right, let's get into what they're saying about Wendy. Shout out to It's On Site. She looks really bad. All right, so Wendy Williams, a former daytime talk show host, you guys, has been declared permanently incapacitated due to early onset dementia, according to court filings by her guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, okay? Now, the documents highlights Wendy's severe cognitive impairment, rendering her unable to care for herself. Now, the disclosure comes after ongoing legal issues surrounding the Where is Wendy Williams documentary by Lifetime. That's the one that we covered and or talked about, okay, most recently. Now, Williams has battled significant health issues for years. Now, in 2019, she was diagnosed with alcohol-related brain damage during a rehabilitation stay. Now, her condition has since deteriorated, causing her to miss the final season of the Wendy Williams show. Now, said that the progression of dementia worsened her health, leading to the appointment of a guardian in 2022 after concerns were raised by Wells Fargo about her well-being and finances. Now, I said that despite the legal disputes, the chances of Williams making a public comeback appears slim as her health concern continues to decline. So she's getting worse and worse and worse is what it sounds like. Prayers to Wendy. I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't nobody else that was on daytime TV that was more interested in Wendy. I mean, when you saw her come out of there and do the "how you doing," you just knew it was about to be some bullshit. You just knew Wendy was about to call somebody's ass out. She kept calling people out on their shit. Hell, she called Diddy out and got her fired from the radio station, but she didn't give a damn. She almost got fought by the group Total because she was telling that shit. Wendy was that girl. Y'all cannot dispute that. Wendy was that girl. So I see a lot of talk shows coming out now. They got the Jennifer Hudson show and Sherry Shepherd and all these other people coming out. They don't hold a candle to Wendy. I'm just trying to tell you, Wendy had people that tuned into her. Wendy was that girl. So it's very sad to see her in this space, to see her this sick, to see her to where she just doesn't sometimes know where she is. It was very heartbreaking watching her in the documentary where she was just laying there, just like staring off into space. I was just like, oh my God, Wendy. This is not the same Wendy I remember from the Wendy Williams show. Now, I think we all kind of knew something was going on with Wendy when they had the Halloween situation where she had the Statue of Liberty costume on and she fell to the floor. We were like, what the fuck is going on with Wendy? So I think after that point on up, we kind of knew that there were some things going on in terms of her health, okay? But Wendy is not doing well. Like I said, they have permanently rendered her incapacitated by dementia, and she has other health illnesses that she's dealing with as well. So prayers to Wendy, and I hope her ex-husband Kevin lay off her and stop trying to force her to go to court to testify and all this other shit, because she's not capable of doing so. She's really not. Prayers to you, Wendy, honey. We love you down, baby. All right. Lord have mercy. I hate reporting that because I love me some damn Wendy Williams. All right, let's move on, Jesus. Lord, honey. Let me point my hand to you like they say in church, baby. Ooh, child. I hate to hear that about you. I really do. All right, let's get into this R. Kelly Jr. right here, honey. Trey Songz is the next R. Kelly Jr. I'm sorry. It's been too many cases out there. He don't know how to keep his hands to himself, his mouth to himself, his peen to himself. Trey Songz, you stay in a lot of shit. We about to get into it now. It says that Trey Songz is ordered to pay $11 million to police officer who allegedly allegedly attacking a man for trying to rescue his wife from Trey Songz' hotel room. Damn, not the man's wife. Shit. So you fighting the man's wife to keep his wife up in child. Ooh, child, $11 million. Baby, let's get into it. Trey Songz is on the hook for a hefty settlement after a judge ordered him to pay over $11 million in damages to a Maryland Capitol officer he accused of assaulting during a hotel incident over the man's wife. Shout out to the Jasmine brand for this one. Now, it says the TMZ reported that Officer Terrell Dunn filed a lawsuit against Songz, who is 39 years old, following the 2021 incident in which he alleges he was injured while attempting to rescue his spouse from the singer's hotel room at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas. Now, it says that in the suit that the officer claimed that Songz, real name Tremaine Neverson, okay, you Neverson gonna have that 11 million no more either, and his security team attacked him after he intervened when he heard his wife screaming for help and alleging that she was being held against her will. Now, this ain't the first time we heard about shit like this with Trey Songz. Do your homework on him. He is dangerous. He sang good, he performed good, but baby, Trey Songz, he got an sexual addiction. He done tried Keke Palmer at a party. Y'all remember Keke Palmer came out and talked about that shit. And she said he does not know how to keep his damn hands to himself, and he was still trying her even after she told him no. So he got a problem. That's why I call him R. Kelly Jr. Now, Dunn, honey, added that his injuries, which he says included fractured eye sockets and scarring, ultimately caused a loss of wages. Now, while Songz was cleared of criminal charges, the lawsuit led to a default judgment in Dunn's favor. Okay, that means you ain't go to court. Now, his payout covers medical expenses, pain, suffering, and punitive damages. So, Trey Songz, you got to pay up $11 million. Damn. Bro, you better go on tour or something. Do he even have $11 million? Do he even have $11 million? Trey Songz. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Ain't that what Trey be saying, y'all? You better bring on that $11 million. Keep your hands to yourself, sir. Damn. Soon as they come knocking, they gonna come knocking for that $11 million. Knock, knock, knocking at your door. I know the neighbors know my name. Yeah, they gonna know your damn name at the damn bank when you go down there and pull that $11 million out of there. Oh, let's move on, child. The neighbors and everybody about to know your damn name because you're gonna be broke after this shit. Because I ain't heard no more new music from you. I ain't seen you on tour. I ain't seen you. But go off, sir. That's gonna be a lesson for your ass, okay? Woo, soon as they come knocking. Ooh, they gonna come knocking too, baby. For that $11 million, baby, I'll be knocking too on the front and the back damn door. I'm gonna knock on the window, the front door, the back door, the garage door. I'm gonna knock on every fucking door to get my money. You know that? Check it, clock it. Shamar, come on, Shamar. You better clock that million, okay? Clock it. That's my new shit, y'all. I was watching Shamar on TikTok, dying laughing. I said, this nigga done made a whole dance with his crazy ass. All right, child. Diddy is still out here begging like James Brown, child, to get out of jail, Lord. He done proposed a new bail condition, Lord. Let's get into it. Now, Diddy's lawyers proposed 24/7 surveillance and no cell phone access to bail request update. Now, how many people think that Diddy gonna get out on bail and not have no cell phone? Stop the bullshit, Diddy. Please stop playing in our face. Please stop doing that. Lord Jesus. All right, so it says that Diddy's legal team, child, shout out to the Jasmine brand, has provided an update to the judge reviewing his bail request. Now, legal affairs journalist Megan Cunniff, posted on Twitter, child, that according to the obtained court documents that a security professional is scheduled today, all right, November 26th, to assist the location where Diddy proposes to stay while awaiting trial. It says that the professional will focus on the placement of cameras and other security measures. Now, in addition, it says that the bail proposed includes a provision where Diddy will not have access to a cell phone. Instead, the cell phone will remain in the exclusive possession of the security detail, which will log all incoming and outgoing communications. Lies. I wouldn't trust it, because Diddy has a way of manipulating people. Now, previously, Diddy appeared in court on November 22nd of 2024 for a bail hearing where his attorneys proposed strict release conditions. However, prosecutors raised concerns claiming that Diddy allegedly violated federal prison rules and attempted to intimidate potential witnesses. That's going to be a problem. Now, it says that the music mogul is currently being held in a Brooklyn detention center after pleading not guilty to charges that include sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation of the prostitution of the P-girl. So, Diddy, I don't see you getting out, baby. I don't. They don't trust you, Diddy, okay? Diddy bop your ass back in the cell and leave us the hell alone, because you ain't getting out, okay? You just not. Yeah, I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. Yeah. I ain't reading all this shit. I don't believe that Diddy is going to adhere to any of the stuff that they're saying. What y'all think? Should Diddy get out? Put a 1 if y'all think Diddy should get out on bail. Put a 2 if you say hell no. Let's get a poll right quick before we move on. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that Diddy should get a bail until his trial. Put a 2 if you say hell to the no. Let his ass stay the fuck in there until his trial and after. He don't need to see the light of day no more. I don't want him to get out. Hell, I'm going to say 3. Fuck no. That's my answer, okay? Diddy, now, sit your ass down. Fuck no. You out here stomping and kicking and pulling on women. Calling people 30 times a day. Stay your ass in jail. Don't nobody want you out any damn way. You are dangerous. Yes, you are. Somebody said 4. I know that's right. Come on, Tues. I see some 5s in there too. I know that shit right. Stay your ass in there, Diddy. Diddy trying to get out in time to get some of that turkey and dressing. Diddy want some of that turkey and dressing and some yams on that plate. Nah, go on in there with them oodles and noodles, baby, for Thanksgiving. That's what you chose. Stay on in there, child. I asked for a little bit more gravy on your oodles and noodles and sit your ass down. All right? I'll eat the turkey and dressing for you. All right. Moving on for you, Diddy. Yeah, child. Y'all said 223. Damn. Y'all took it way up there. Shit. Okay. All right, moving on, child. For those of you cheaters out there, child, y'all might want to go on and move on out there to New York, honey, because they just passed a law, honey, that promotes cheating, honey. Let's get into this. Maurice, Marceau, and Martell, y'all want to get in here for this one, okay? Y'all might want to move from Huntsville on down there to New York after this right here, post Jesus. Woo-wee. All right, so now cheating on your spouse is no longer a crime in New York, honey, after a law from 1907 is repealed, honey. Ooh, Lord. Let's get into this, child. I know the population of New York is about to be at an all-time high after this shit, y'all. Now, New York Governor Kathy Hochul, honey, has signed into law a bill that effectively decriminalizes adultery, repealing a statute that has been on the books since 1907. Ooh, child. Child is about to bring all the hoes out. Now, it says that this change marks the end of an era where infidelity could lead to jail time, with the previous law labeling adultery as a Class B misdemeanor, potentially punishable for up to 90 days in jail. So, child, you can just go out here and just be cheating, girl, and you ain't going to jail behind this shit no more. Now, it says that the law, which defines adultery as engaging in an sexual intercourse with another person when their party has a living spouse, was seldom enforced in modern times. Now, according to state Assembly member Charles Levine, the bill's sponsor, it says that only about a dozen individuals have been charged under this law since the 1970s, with just 5 convictions recorded. Now, it says that the last known use of this law was in 2010, when charges were brought against a woman caught in a sexual act in a park. Well, see, that you should have been in the park, girl. It's hotels now, girl. You ain't got to be in no damn park out there on the bench. Out there, oh yeah, put it there. That's why your ass got charged for that. Now, it says that though they were later dropped as part of a plea deal, okay? Now, Governor Hochul, who has been married for 40 years, girl, that's amazing, acknowledged the irony of her signing the bill, but emphasizing the need for legal modernization. It says that while I've been fortunate, honey, to share a loving married life with my husband for over 40 years, I know that people often have complex relationships. According to her, she says that these matters should clearly be handled by these individuals and not our criminal justice system. She says that let's take this silly, outdated statute off the books once and for all. So y'all, child, once and for all, go out there and cheat, honey. We ain't trying to get in y'all business. Do what y'all got to do. Street justice, whatever. It says that this legislative action aligns New York with a trend seen in other states where similar laws have either been repealed or are rarely enforced. Now, adultery laws were originally put in place to make divorce more difficult at a time when infidelity was one of the few grounds for legal separation. However, with the evolution of societal norms and legal frameworks around marriage and personal privacy, guys, such laws have increasingly been seen as archaic. Okay, I guess that's how you say that name, or that word rather. So what y'all think about that? There's a new law and it said, yeah, they ain't about to be charging nobody for out here cheating and carrying on. If you married and you out here, child, busting it wide open, bussy juice everywhere, child, it is what it is. They don't care. They were like, winking in y'all business. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do, child. Do what you got to do, child. Hey, get a, Medea said, boil some grits. I don't know. I don't tell nobody what to be doing out here, child. Medea said, go boil some grits, child. Do some grit balling there. I don't know. One of them cast iron skillets or something. I don't know, child. Whatever. I don't know. But that's what the people is out here doing now, child. When they be busting up in there, child. Call cheaters, child. Call cheaters. Call down there and see if cheaters can pop up down there with your child. With what's my boy from Love and Hip Hop, child? His ass shouldn't even be on cheaters, y'all. Why is he on there? Tyra and Amina man. Tyra and Amina man out there, child. Why, child? Call cheaters and get your man caught up, child. Okay, so y'all can be on cheaters out here. Let's move on, child. Let's move on. Is that my last topic? I think it is. All right, so this last topic, child, if you guys follow me on Facebook, I did post this. I'm going to show it again. All right, so shout out to Destiny because we're gonna look at it from your page. All right, so we don't get a pop. And if they do pop me, I can just edit the shit out. I don't give a damn. All right, so we're going to now share our screen. This is a new episode or a new clip coming from Love and Marriage Huntsville, new season here, where Destiny is supposed to be having a party. Why she's throwing a party when she owes somebody $20,000 is far beyond me. But let's get into it, honey. She's having a party, and she and Kimmy are having a conversation saying, should I call Mel and invite her, or who gonna call her and invite her? Destiny saying, I don't have Mel's number to call her, and she's asking and soliciting Kimmy to call and ask Mel to come to this said party that her ass should not be throwing. Now, we already know Mel ain't checking for no damn party from Destiny, but let's go ahead and get into the clip anyway. All right. Let's let it catch up, honey. What's this little fly away on my damn head, child? Yes, child. Let's let it catch up. Okay, so we're up there. All right, let's go.
You got your phone? I don't have her number, so
He's such a bitch.
call her for me.
That's your job. That's your party.
but
I can't invite her to your party.
Call her. Just call her. I'm gonna invite her. Yeah, since y'all wait.
I should not have to be involved in this. This is not my event.
You got your phone?
So they're asking in this particular clip, what do you think will happen in this clip? Will Mel not answer the call, or will she decline the offer for the invitation to the party? You guys can put in the chat. Put a 1 if you think Mel is going to decline Destiny's offer to come to this party. Put a 2 if you think that Mel is not going to even answer the phone at all. Or put a 3 if you think both. Let's see. Let's get a poll. Put a 1 if you think Mel is not going to even answer the damn phone when she see them calling. Put a 2 if you think she's going to decline coming to the party. Put a 3 if you think she's going to do both. Let's see. Let's see what y'all say. I see some 1s. I see a 3. I see a 2. Y'all know Mel don't fool with them. Mel already said, we are not friends, child. We are not friends. She said, outside of this place, we do not even be going to no parties and hanging out, child. They are not my friends. Mel already said on this last episode, honey, don't put me in nothing that they are in. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I see some 3s. Why we on the same page? We here. All right, I'm gonna play it one more time for the people in the bike.
I don't have her number, so
He's such a bitch.
call her for me.
That's your job. That's your party.
but
I can't invite her to your party.
Call her. Just call her. I'm gonna invite her. Yeah, since y'all wait.
I should not have to be involved in this. This is not my event.
You got your phone?
So there you go. Now, I already did a video today letting you guys know that Destiny was the person who ran that information back to Martell to let Martell know, allegedly, that that Mel was down there having a conversation with the DA because Destiny was already at the courthouse this past Friday for her lawsuit and for her litigation with LB, okay, for the $20,000 that she owes him. They were set to be in court that day. She was indeed there. So I do think that she saw Melody there, and she did run it back to Martell. So y'all know that Destiny has been on Mel's tails, wherever Mel is. Like I said, she went on a girls trip in order to spy on Mel and run information back to Martell, at which we saw in the clip already for this past episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And now we see Destiny again trying to act like she's Mel's friend in order to get her in a space so she can probably get some more shit on her and report back to Martell. Destiny cannot be trusted. Destiny, you are nobody's friend, okay? You're not Melody's friend. Mel already said she ain't seen you talk to you in almost a year and a half. So why are you sitting on TV trying to act all fake, talking about some call Mel and invite her to my party? She ain't trying to come to your party. She is not trying to come to your party. And any money that you putting towards a party, LeBert need to sue the fuck out of you because you owe him money. And that's the problem with you. You don't pay your fucking bills, but you always trying to stunt and be a stunt queen out here and impress people when you owe people, Destiny. This is a hot mess. I hope Mel didn't answer the phone. I hope she didn't attend the party, which we know she didn't. And I hope she block y'all ass when you call her. Because you know Mel don't be letting people have her damn number anyways. When she don't fool with you, she block your ass. And if you reach her, she gonna tell you like Stormy, you better hit me in the damn DMs. You better call me by Instagram. As a matter of fact, don't even call me Instagram. Don't call me at all. Okay? And when you see me in these streets, bitch, you ain't gotta speak. That's what kind of time Mel is on. You gotta speak, period. But that is our show for the night. Okay, because we're not going to be on here long. I'm going to go rest my voice a little bit, okay, because it's feeling a little scratchy, y'all. I went hard this morning. I went hard in my show this morning, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to get over there and hit that like on that video. Baby, I went in this morning. I went back and looked at it. I was like, real? Oh, my God, girl. You went in. So for those of you that missed it, girl, get over there, all right, because it is all the way epic. So thank y'all for the show tonight. Great show. Thank you guys. Thank you, my Mars, Bill Wilson, KBR, Tyra, Linda Gamble, and Scorpion Miss. Thank you, Schoolboy, the homie, for stopping by and supporting. Y'all get over there and check out Schoolboy because she be having some very funny commentary and she has some great stuff over there as well. Okay, check her out on Instagram. She is there. That is Schoolboy, SKOOLBOI. All right, check her out over there. She's also on YouTube as well. Okay, so you guys check her out, support her, because that is my homie. All right, so Truth TV Podcast, thank you as well. Purple Unicorn, Aries Girl Podcast, Deary Talk Show, Messy Hills ATL, Boss Lady Brand, Girlfriend Chronicles, Chronicles of Kim K, and Love Seen Heard. All right, check all of these content creators out. Run up the like over there. Support. All right, love you guys down. I'm drinking some tea, y'all, and I'm about to go give me some cough drops and chill out a little bit. All right, because I went in, y'all. I went in like a Southern Baptist preacher this morning. All right, because I had to get that out of me. All right, but I love you guys down. Y'all enjoy your day. Happy Tuesday to everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow. Am I gonna do Car Chronicles tomorrow? It might be a rush. I might have to split it because I got an appointment to take my son to tomorrow. Okay, it's at 9:30, so it's gonna be a rush if I get on early. All right, so I'm gonna try to squeeze it in. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord, child. All right, but I will see you guys later, and goodbye.